You know who it be? It's your boy Darius D with another video for your head top. So today I'm gonna show you my pickups that I've gotten within the last 5 months or so. A lot of them will be shoes, at least 4 of them, and then the rest of them will actually be jerseys, jackets, and a shirt or two. So those are gonna be, or this is gonna be the video in its totality. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you leave a good thumbs up if you enjoy this content. Also make sure you subscribe. Beat up that subscribe button like your Floyd Mayweather in 2012. Come on, bro. You guys have to do it for your boy. It helps do well with the channel. So let's get right into it. With these boys right here, these are the collaboration with CDG, also known as Comme des Garçons, and these came out I think 2018, but they've been around the block for a few years now and they constantly restock. So the model that they chose to use is the Chuck 70 All-Star, which basically is a sturdier version than the regular All-Star. You can see the midsole right here. It's more or less sturdier compared to the other ones, like the more generic ones, and I actually have them as well and I can tell the difference. They're more sturdy. Now they're gonna cost you a little bit more. You're gonna have to dig a little bit deeper in your pockets. However, I would say it's still worth it because it's more sturdy and it will last you longer, and it's a little flex, man. If you can't afford designer all the time, then guess what? You can get this, where you can have a little bit of designer here, but it's not going to cost you that much. It's going to be a fraction of the cost. So I think for Canadians, it's $180. They actually have a new colorway that came out for spring, so they have pastel colors. So if you guys are interested in that, I think you should go check it out. I'll leave the link to that in the description. Now, some of y'all might not like this shoe. You might think it's the back of a zebra's neck, but it don't matter. Why, you may ask? Is because of the fact that this is the 1996 model of the Shaq Gnosis, okay? So these came out in the 90s when Shaq was on the Orlando Magic. But these shoes right here, you have to be a certain type of guy. But I always was a fan of Shaq and I always will be. And it's not for everybody, but I got this from Normal, which is a brand or a store in Canada. And they're really good at what they do because they sell designer stuff, but they also sell like sportswear and their own brand. And many brands that I didn't even know existed, they have it. So I would say that this one right here, $200 retail Canadian. I think it's cheaper in the States. You might see them sitting around, you might not, but I do believe wholeheartedly that this is a good shoe. Like I said, you have to be a special type of person, but you can wear it with more than one thing. It's a vintage type of shoe, so it's a throwback. So you can use vintage vibes towards that, and I think that is a really, really good attribute with this shoe. So Shaq Gnosis 1996, all right?
2,000 years later.
With another vintage vibe. I think this is in the summer. I haven't worn these yet. These are dead stock. So I actually bought these in February or maybe even December, but I'm not 100% sure. But these 97s, Air Max 97s, now these been coming out since around 2015, 2016 when they dropped the silver bullets and the golden joints. Now these shoes, I believe, are very versatile, even more versatile than the Shaq Gnosis is, because the Shaq Gnosis, because of the pattern, is not that versatile. But with these, plain whites, but also other colorways that have come out and that are coming out that you guys might like. So they have the Olympic pack, which was pretty basic, as well as these, and they have other ones that if you're more adventurous and you like the different palettes, you like the shoe combinations or color blocking, then they have that for you. I think that this shoe is, I wouldn't say it's underrated, but it's become a staple in our culture, right? So I'd say the 97s, these joints, I don't know, they seem completely white right now, but I'd say these joints, and I think my joints have 3M. So I would say that this one.
Huh? What are you doing in my swamp?
Right here, this bad boy. Right here, this bad boy, like Diddy. I think this one right here is completely worth the cost. As you guys can probably tell by now, I like the crazy stuff, but I also like the simple things. So I showed you 2 simple things, 1 crazy thing. Now here's the second one for your head top. So this is from 2018, the Easter Spring Patches collaboration. Well, it's not really collaboration, but PE for Easter. And compared to the one that came out this year, is way better, because the one this year was kind of basic. But this pair of shoe, I thought about it, and I got this in February, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, self, what about these joints that came out 2 years ago that I thought and I was skeptical about, but now I am avid about these because the color blocking is ridiculous. So it's all pastel colorways, but if you guys look closely, you can tell that with this is different material than this. This is more like a leather. This is suede right here, the pink part. This material is hard. I think it's like neoprene, and then this is patent leather. So it has different type of materials on it as well. I had to reach deep down in the pockets because obviously I got these dead stock, and I had to pay resale, and I got them from Goat. And now with Goat, especially if you live in Canada, it can be pretty expensive at times, but at least you know that the shoe is legit. So I don't have to worry about it being a scam. I don't have to worry about it being fugazi. So I know for the fact that this is the real deal Holyfield. So I would say if you're interested, check Goat, check StockX or your local boutique and see if they have it. If they don't have it, then tough riddance for you, or good riddance for you, but you know what I'm saying. This joint right here, my first shoe that I ever bought resale, I think it was worth the money. And I like wearing these. Like, it's tough to wear, but if you know how to dress, you're not stressed. So that'll be all for shoes. Now we're gonna get into the clothing. So the first thing and the most recent thing I got was a couple weeks ago, and it is a baseball jersey. So this is a Oakland A's jersey. Got it from National Sports. I'll put the link for that in the description if you are interested in that. And I think this is their away jersey or their alternate jersey, and it's by Majestic, which is a brand that manufactures the baseball jerseys. They used to do it for the league. Now the league has moved on to Nike, but I still think that this is a real deal. Still good. I had to pay like around 109, but they had a sale at one point where it was at least 90, so I missed out. The next thing is I think it's hard for me to say, to be exact, because it has a jacket material, but it feels like it's like a crew neck type of thing. But if you look in the inside, it has that netting material, right? So it's not exactly like a Coach jacket, but I just say it's a vintage Blue Jays jacket. That's what I call it. It's mid-weight, so it has the same weight as a windbreaker, but sometimes even lighter than that. Has the mesh, like I showed you, in the interior. Has a nice feel on the outside. I actually got this from a thrift, so I went to Value Village. All my Canadians know what that is, and it has a nice feel to it. You can style it with the retro vibes, or you can try to up it up or change the style a little bit for the more fashion forward style. But I only got this for like $15 at the thrift store, and it's in good condition. There's no holes or no tears. It didn't smell bad either. Just put it in the wash just for, you know, precaution, because I don't know who wore it. All right, but I think when it comes to thrifting, it's a good thing to practice. It'll save you a lot of money. But at the end of the day, you don't want to just be overextending it. And here's what I mean by that is that a lot of people who actually cannot afford clothing have to go to the thrift store in order to get clothing, right? So just don't do it for the sake of it being a hobby, because some people actually do in fact need it. I'd say if you can afford a little bit more, then do that for the main haul. But at the end of the day, the clothes that you're not wearing, you can also donate as well, so that people can get clothes, so they don't have to go to the thrift store and buy it. They can just pick it up via donation. And another thing, it actually is friendly for the environment, which I didn't know, but it makes sense because now you're just reusing other people's clothes instead of throwing it away and then, you know, waste it. You gotta save the planet. You gotta do your best in doing so. And I'm not trying to spew my moral judgment upon you, and just food for thought, because I didn't know about that either until now. And then the last piece, now don't pre the wrinkles, alright? Do not pre the wrinkles, okay? I didn't press this, yo. I didn't iron it, but this is Tommy. I don't know if it's archive, but it's a rugby from Tommy Hilfiger. Has that nice old school Kanye vibe, but I think that really is, I wouldn't say it's versatile with everything, but you can wear cropped pants with that. I have some cropped pants from Uniqlo. I'll show you one of these days different pants that I have. Also, guys, keep in mind that I did mention I'm going to do a lot of food, but because of the situation that we're in, I can't go to restaurants that much. But you can check my page out, Some Suave Food. That is Some Suave Food, okay? You can check that out, and you can see all the different food items that I've purchased and done reviews on. And I'm also on Yelp. I'm a Yelp boy, so you already know that I come with the correct reviews, alright? Forget Gordon Ramsay and all these other bums, alright? I have the remedy for that, dog. I do. I have it. I'm just joking, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just gassing myself up, you know? But back to the topic at hand. So we got that around a couple of months ago, after Boxing Day, or either in January. But it's very good if you like the vintage vibe, but if you like the brand Tommy. And I think Rugby's is an underrated article of clothing. I think that when it comes to Rugby's, people don't wear it as much as they once did, and I'm not saying people don't wear it at all, but if you notice, there's a certain type of people that only wear Rugby's. But I think that people should start getting back into wearing Rugby's and polos more so. And polos, you see people wear polos a lot in the summertime, but with the Rugby's in the fall time, there's a lot of outfits and ensembles that you can put together with a Rugby. And trust me, if you're gonna be one of the few that wear it, you gotta represent right. You gotta be a part of the rugby crew, and I'm the leader. So yo, we're bringing rugby's back. Hashtag rugby 2020, okay? Hashtag rugby 2020. So that's what we're gonna do. Rugby's all day, every day. All right. So thank you guys for stopping by on my channel once again. You know, it's a blessing, it's an honor to create this content for you guys. I wouldn't be able to do it without you. So I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want to say, make sure you share this video with all your friends, all your family. It doesn't matter to me, just share it, because it shows to me, Didi, that you in fact care about this channel, and I appreciate that dearly. And also, I like to say, make sure you subscribe if you haven't. If you're new here, first of all, welcome, and make sure you subscribe if you like this content to keep up to date with this channel, and give me a great thumbs up, because your boy needs it. He needs it bad, yo. I'm just kidding, but make sure you smash that like button. I appreciate y'all. And with that said, stay suave. I'm signing off once again. We out of here.